Today I'm going to be fixing my dash. It's a 95 F-150, and if anyone's owned one of these for any length of time, they probably have discovered that this right-hand dash mount doesn't seem to fare too well. That's what happens as the whole dash bounces up and down when you hit bumps and cracks and pops, and it's been this way for a while, and I just haven't had time to actually fix it, but that's all going to change today. Well, there's some busted parts of the dash. I can see that probably the previous owner tried fixing it at one time, because I haven't done it, but there's some epoxy and stuff. In trucks I've had in the past, I've tried the epoxy option, but it usually ends up just like this. Next, you want to take a fairly rough file. This is a rasp here. And you basically have to, let me see if I can get in there, get rid of the remnants of the old mount that's on this inside piece of the dash here. There's some bolts down on the bottom of the dash. There's one here, down here, and down there. And up on the top, across the top by the windshield, there's some bolts there too. And what I do is I loosen those up. I don't take them all the way out, but I get them loosened up so that way if I gotta wiggle it around a little bit, I can a little easier. And also, once you get the new mount in, you tighten them back up and it kind of reseats everything where it should be. So if you have one of these mounts broke, you'll notice a lot of times you'll get a lot of cracking and popping, and it sounds like your dash is snapping on the inside. And I found that when I did this on the last time, I did this on my other truck, it seemed to take care of that. Is put this in here. You don't want to totally tighten it down just yet. Just want to get it snug, but to where you can still move it. Opportunity to kind of tweak it if you need to. Try to get everything straight. want it to get in there where it's pretty much straight up and down. So you want to have a good flat surface to try to get your screws into. This next step's not absolutely necessary, but it does help to get your screws going. And it's to take a punch and get in there. It's a little tricky because of the angle you're at. You just have to use the end of your hammer. Just want to put a divot in there so you can get your screws started. If you have a long enough skinny drill bit, you can drill a pile hole, and fortunately I don't have one. But if you have a long screwdriver, that's what I prefer. It's especially easier when you don't have a camera in front of you trying to do all this. Yeah, something I didn't mention is I took a piece of wood and I blocked it in there and got my marks up to where they were even before I started doing all this. That way you know it's going to be straight. Trying to hold the thing in the right place and put the screws in and everything never works out well. This is pretty much how it looks when you get it in there. And there's two screws. And what would help is if this door panel gets in your way, it's hard to get a good angle, on your screws with this in the way. But I had a couple different screwdrivers, different lengths, and I was able to get it. But if the door panel wasn't on, that would definitely give you the angle you need. It'd be optimal. But anyway, so it's in there, and we'll take the board out. Good and snug now. Now I just need to go around and retighten all of the dash bolts here that I loosened, and then I should be good. I shouldn't have any more rattles. The dash won't be bouncing up and down like crazy. I got a lot of other maintenance things I've been planning on doing. My old Ford, kind of neglected it over the summer because I've been so busy with other things. I don't even think I've washed this thing in 2 or 3 months, even through a car wash. It's just rain. So got some front suspension work to do, new springs, shocks, axle pivot, radius arm bushings. I'll probably put ball joints in it since I got it all tore apart. I have a set of seats. I had them good and clean, but they've been sitting in my garage. I probably have to clean them again, get the dust off of them. The only thing that's a major issue is this. It's got a slit right there, so I might try taking the seat back off and fixing it from the inside, or I might just leave it. I don't know. If you're interested in more videos on this era of truck, I'm going to be probably putting them up over the next several months as I do work on it. I'm going to try to make videos. Sometimes it's just difficult when you have a camera in front of you, so I can't guarantee you the quality of the videos will be very good, but maybe somebody will get something out of them. So if you want to see more of them, just go ahead and subscribe.